So in this video, I will be reacting to Jimmy Horn's interview. Of all the wide receivers, I feel like Jimmy Horn has performed the best. I had a subscriber request for me to react to this video, so we're going to do it. I want to do my best to get Jimmy Horn in the interview, so I'm working on those things behind the doors. I do have 2 upcoming interviews. Hit the notification bell, stay updated with that. What's good, YouTube? Mag Dog TV back with another video. If you're new here, stopping by for the first time, hit the like, subscribe button, comment. I really appreciate it. Also, hit the notification bell. That way, whenever I upload a video, you guys be aware.
All right, questions for Jimmy. Jimmy, 2 practices and the most of your impression of the offense so far. How do you think you guys are gelling?
Open real bad, and we still adjusting to it. So as the spring go on, we're going to have the offense down pat.
What's it like playing for Coach Prime in his first 2 days?
It's real intense. You expect nothing but the best out of you, nothing less.
Coach Prime mentioned that you and Shedeur have spent a lot of time in the indoor practice facility. Did you approach him when you first got here? How did that, that relationship build early on?
It was kind of both. Like when I first got here, I was kind of chilling like the first couple of days, and then when Shedeur came back, we just got it in. That first day he got here, we did get in there and ever since.
The football stuff may take time to develop, but what has surprised you, or what are your thoughts of the athleticism of this group of guys you're playing with?
Everybody got their own different style. That's what kind of surprised me. Everybody got their own style, and everybody moved different. But we still got more to see, so and we ain't finished yet.
It's been the biggest any challenges for you the last couple months, not just with the football, but getting moved out here, getting enrolled, getting acclimated, older, and all that stuff.
The biggest challenge for me, because when I was at USF, I used to hop in the car and drive up the road an hour and 30 minutes to slide. But out here, you got to catch that flight back home and kind of far away from family, but I'm here on a mission, so I can't let nothing hold me back.
Jimmy, I think people are curious to see Shedeur on TV and not seeing gets top 5 competition to play against the USF. Is he ready for that jump? Is he 18-5 Jimmy?
And Shedeur is ready. Like, don't let that HBCU stuff fool you, because who was that USF we played Howard and thought Howard was about to be sweet. Like, them boys hit just as hard as these boys in Power 5. And some of them kids at HBCU could have played Power 5 they wanted to, but that's the route they want to choose. So don't try to throw like them schools under the bus, because they just as good as these players out here.
Some of the questions these reporters be asking be just so crazy in my opinion, but it doesn't matter where a player comes from, whether it's HBCU, Division I, Division II. If you can play, you can play. Talent level is no difference outside. It's always in the trenches. The difference of any level of football is in the trenches. It's never on the outside when we talk about skill positions. You have some of the best players to ever play the game play in your HBCU, your Division II, your Division III.
How is he that ready? And that the current ahead of everything.
Shedeur ready. He's smart, and he got great accuracy. And every time he throw the ball, it's on point.
One of the biggest reasons why Shedeur is ready is because of you, Jimmy Horn Jr. Jimmy Horn Jr. is the best wide receiver that Colorado have on their roster right now. When we talk about speed, when we talk about route running, catching abilities, playmaking, all of those things. A lot of you in the comments say to me, they're not showing everything. They're not showing everything. But guess what? Every time they cut on the film, Jimmy Horn Jr. is making the play.
Do you think you're the fastest on the team?
Oh, yeah, I'm making fast. Been knowing the fast. I got about 10 different years. Which think was really off the yeah.
How does the team speed compare to ringside at a USF?
But we way fast. I be out there tired a little bit. I ain't gonna say a little bit, I do be tired. Yeah.
What's impressed you so far about Travis Hunter, just the ability to play both sides of the ball?
See, I was hanging out with Travis off the field. That man, he's a true athlete. Like, everything y'all see, Travis really like that. As my dog, too. Travis like that.
What are his ball skills like?
Crazy. Catching everything. Ready is all chain. Tell you beat everything he will catch.
You faster than him too?
Yeah, I'm listening at it.
Jimmy, what NFL player did you watch growing up, and did you try to adapt to your game?
I used to watch. When tell you the truth, I used to watch Coach Prime when I was in Part 1. I used to wear number 21. And I used to like watch David Helston. He would say all was just like I used to watch a lot of running backs like Bo Jackson and Barry Sanders. I really ain't watched too many receivers because I was more to running back when I was younger, but as I got older, I started looking at more receivers then. But I used to watch running backs like old school running back. Remember Fox, he used to just sit down and watch like running backs and stuff like that.
I know you worked here previously, but do you have any kind of sense the transformation this football program's gone through in the last 3 months with Prime's hiring and with bringing in guys like you and Travis and Shadur and other? Do you have a sense like what's happened here in the last 3 months and how much different it is of what it was and what's your reaction?
One thing I know, they say like the food way better. Like the food delicious. Like you eating at a 5-star restaurant every day. I done ate so much steak, I'm tired of eating. Man, they see with everything else, like it's been a smooth transition overall. Cause when I was at USL, we kind of went through the same situation. So I was still just making a bigger jump and adjusted to it. Just to some of the players that's come here, cause we all come from somewhere else, adjust to the same thing. But we go get it down, Pat. We gonna be all right.
What do you like about working with Coach Barlow?
Coach Bar, he cool people. And since he played the game, so he know the basics of it, so he could teach it.
Jimmy, do you think he'll be returning kicks this year too, or are you going to be focusing on wide receiver?
No, I'm gonna try to do everything I can do. I ain't trying to head.
Good job in practice today.
But yeah, we had a pretty decent practice. It wasn't the best, but we still got more to work on.
Better than this.
Yeah, better than yesterday. Progress.
What went better?
Going better. We had a little bit more attention than them did yesterday. It was kind of like everybody just out there going with the most.
How are you guys going about How are you guys going about building team chemistry? Yesterday, Coach said that's kind of what they're focusing on this spring, building that team camaraderie.
Yeah. As right now, we is kind of like a team. Well, we as a team, but we got to build like that brotherhood. Like we got to get more closer, get more connected. We just got to be on each other and like push each other more than what we do not. Like somebody slacking, tell them to tighten up. And we got to be able to accept each other's flaws and build on top of that.
Like you learning.
So my final thoughts, it was a very good interview. I just want to shine some light on Jimmy Horn Jr. I feel like he's been performing. He deserves some shine. I'm going to do my best to try to get this man in an interview. It's hard right now because these guys in spring camp, but after spring camp, if I have to fly out there just to get a talk in with this man, I'm definitely going to do so. Very humble, very good football player, great speed, and I love everything about him, man. He's an underdog, and I'm rooting for him. If you guys like the video, definitely subscribe to the channel.